Hello, welcome to day 2 in PHP Web Framework, and this is part 5 in creating the documentation. So, as the title suggests, might be boring because documenting the project, not much code going on. I haven't really done, I definitely done any code changes at all in the documentation video so far. There may be code changes or code updates that I might do as I'm testing it, as I'm looking at the features. I might be like, oh, this needs to be added, this needs to be fixed, or I omitted these things. This can be architecturally done better, so things might change and get updated or even be removed. But generally speaking, this is just documentation, so just GitHub wiki. So this is just a little warning. If this is something that you're interested in and you want to check out the coding stuff, then wait till the documentation side is over, and then obviously in the title you won't say documentation anymore. Obviously, even though I'll be doing some more documenting as I go along, these videos are literally just pure documentation, and yeah, that's it really. So let's get to it. So in the previous one, we were just doing the folders. We just go up to libs and we explain the PHP mailer, the hybrid of, and the Google reCAPTCHA, just simple stuff. Actually, that was one thing that I forgot in here. I wanted actual links to the different ones. So if I go Google reCAPTCHA, I'll have that link, I'll have that link. I think that's it really. Am I using version 112? Believe I am. So if I go to source, let's have a look. See if I can get a version number that I'm using. Because it will also be good, to document, version number as well. I'm using this version number. So, because otherwise, I have to do stuff like this and I'll go through it. One of this client library, yes. Could potentially have a version. Actually, we've got like our own sort of versioning system anyway, so that's not a problem. Yeah, looks good. Okay, version 1.1.2. Copy and paste this URL. So if I edit this page, so I'm just gonna say version 1.1.2 GitHub link, and this is just going to be enclosed in an ahref. And obviously I need to actually put the URL in the href. Then I need to put the homepage link, website link, website main. It looks different to when I last checked it. Last checked it when I actually implemented, so it's been a while now. Ahref equals and I do love Wikipedia. I know some people have their problems with it. So yeah, that takes you to the same one. So I'm actually going to use this instead because it's just shorter. And Wikipedia link. So Wikipedia link, not link. Actually, I need to put that ahref on the go. And yeah, okay, so let's just see what that looks like now. Say page, it might yeah, I just need to sort that out then. Just need to put some break lines. Like so. Like so. Probably whack one there as well. Should I bold this like the actual almost like the ID of it, or like the name of what the information is. Yeah, I'll bold the shit out of this. Save this. Yep, looks a lot better now. Just stands out now. Okay, instead of it just all blending into one, like the title of it and the actual information. Hybrid off now. Hybrid off. I want that. I want that. And I think that's it. The README should have a version 2.7.0. If we go to here, okay, they got 283 now. I'm actually gonna have a look at the releases, see what's been added since 2.7. And there's live workaround for authentication, so email verified. 'For the most part, it's minor updates, so I'm going to leave the version as it is. I'll use the github.io link because that's the one, you know, mentioned on here. Do they have any other repositories? The website stuff, CakePHP and Elg. Okay. Nothing else I'm interested in. So, edit, version used in this framework. I want to make it a bit more specific. Two 2.7.0, now the GitHub link. And now we need the actual official site link. Damn it. And was there like a Wikipedia link for it? Don't remember. Obviously they got their own wiki, but not like a... Don't seem to have a Wikipedia link. Ah, actually that's what I might do. Wait till 3 comes out, then update it, because that'll be a worthwhile update. Then I'll obviously I don't know for sure, but I'm gonna guess there's gonna be, you know, we can see there's gonna be some major stuff in terms of the architecture, migration, and obviously it should include all the other changes I would have made between 2.7 and 3. Sounds good. But at the moment, 2.7 is fine. Okay, that's all good stuff. Now I need one for PHP Mailer. So PHP Mailer. Is that who was created by? I'm gonna start that. something to definitely support, definitely to keep track of as well. Okay, have a look at releases. Important security update. Again, I'll probably wait till version 6 comes out for this. If they got the release candidate out, it can't be very long now. So let's have a look what version we're using. I'm guessing like 5.0.1 or something like that. That's PHP version, that one. Well, what version of the framework I'll be using? That's what I want to know. She won't be in license. That's just a generic license. Travis, the scrutinizer. 5216. Not that old actually. I don't think it is. 5216. That's the one that we're using. Let's copy and paste this to 5216. 1 second. It's got a message. I need to quickly check this. Not important. Now get the GitHub link. And now whack it there. Now, is this the official page for it? I believe it is actually. So I'll whack this on here as well in case people are interested. It looks like a pretty shit website, in all fairness, but if people want it, they want it. And save. Okay, so now we just need to create a page for public and templates. Templates will be an easy one. Public will be a little bit longer. It's no problem as well. So what I'm going to do is edit, copy and paste this, go to new page, and type in overview, colon, public folder, and now put public here. Get rid of all of this. This folder contains this folder is what the user would visit when accessing your website, your images. And that's fine, I'll explain the different folders, how they'll explain. The images are stored there, the CSS, the JavaScript, etc, etc. So, how many sections? Okay, there's... Do I need to explain .htaccess? I think I already explained the .htaccess in the getting started, so make sure all .htaccess files are copied over, all .htaccess file locations, root meaning the code folder for such. Update the htaccess file in root public to reflect the following. Like rewrite base should say folder name public. So if you did upload the content of your code file onto the server's root meaning the folder your website URL points to, folder, then do the following /public /. That sounds okay. Go in here. There was 1, 2, 3 errors. So we didn't really use that much. That might be potentially a later date. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 stuff now. Get rid of that. And get rid of this. Get rid of this. Well, not that, just that part. Duplicate this so the 7 instances of it. Let's increment the numbers. We've got CSS errors, and I'm guessing this is going to be CSS errors, img, index.php, index PHP, or the underscore PHP, I think. It's underscore JS. What was the next one? It was robots.txt and sitemap.xml. Robots.txt, robots.txt, and the sitemap.xml. And that should be an underscore. I believe we'll find out anyway. We should say CSS. I need to duplicate this. So this needs to now say errors. Image index.php, JS, and or 2 more actually, not just and, robots.txt and sitemap.xml. Sitemap.xml. Save that just to see what it's looking like, see if it's working alright. If I click CSS, it goes down. If I click errors, it goes down. If I click img, that didn't go down. It gets rid of the dot, it doesn't replace it with an underscore. I don't know why I thought it replaced it. Save page, just confirm it's all good. Okay, start editing it and putting the explain each individual section. This folder contains your own, contains your site's CSS files, which include custom and site CSS files, including any external library CSS files you have downloaded. Okay, that's it really. That's all he needs to explain. I'm not going to explain that because that's like my own file that I've created. Errors. This folder contains pages to be displayed. So, do I even need this errors folder? I'm just, if we don't need it, then we can obviously just get rid of it. Because at the end of the day, what happens if we try and go to, actually I need to turn on Come on. So I just need to turn on the database and the server. I just want to go to the website and just have a look at something. So I don't think we essentially handle when there's an incorrect page. If I go to localhost, like commenting, yes, great. If I go to that, it just goes to the home page. So it handles that. If I go to that, it goes to the home page. It handles it itself. Home. Or if I were to do forum / something, then that just takes me to the home page of, you know, this particular folder. C++ help, somebody needs some C++ help, like, dislike, should be 0 now. Good stuff, good stuff. Get rid of that. Because if we go to, would it be core? Would it be app? Trying to find where I was trying to load the error file if it wasn't correct. No, it's not here. It's not in the app then. Is anyone a classic file? I'm just trying to think. I don't feel like it is, but it's looking like so. If I go into here and I go on to redirect. Okay, the redirect, for example. This is saying that page should be loaded if the redirect is incorrect. So if I go to a view, we're doing some coding. We go to question, be a redirect here. If I just put in that, that's not a valid page. Localhost, forum, question 8. We'll go to the end, type in that. Yeah, this didn't do anything. Let's see if his location is numeric. No, it's still triggering that. If it's numeric, it would do that, but then. So that's only if I were to do like 404. If we go to question, by whacking 404 for example, I go to here, oops, that page can't be found. Yeah, okay, it gets loaded then. I'm trying to think how would be the application of that, because would we want to do that ourselves on purpose? If we go to redirect, So if we try and get a path to something, we'll have to have a look at a later date. What I'm gonna do is put in here, this folder contains pages to be displayed as error pages when called. Functionality still premature. Recommended not to use. Not to use. Okay, so I want to undo the changes I made. So if I go to the question page, undo those changes. So good now. Happy with that. I need to add it to Trello as well. So I need to add properly implement error pages for stuff like 404. I put a orange label on it. And what I'm going to write for the description is provide the user with a config option to enable this. So that way, if you like the way it is, so if you go into a page that doesn't exist, it just takes you to like your home page. That's great. If you don't, and you actually want some sort of error to be displayed, or if something goes wrong, you don't want them to just go to the home page, then you can enable this, and then you could use that folder, and you could literally create like 404.php, put whatever stuff you want in there for the 404 page. Chances are you'll want the 404 page to be a bit more bare than on the other page, because maybe something's gone wrong with one of the other classes, so you want that. You could have styling, but you could have your own styling for that. Something a bit more basic, a little less dependent on other libraries or other classes within the framework, and you could automatically call these. So if you've enabled this, if you've enabled this, if it gets a 404 error, it would automatically look for a 404 file, and if the 404 file don't exist, then we would have a default error file in there, and that error file is called, and that would just say something's gone wrong, please try again later. That sounds good. Automatically call the appropriate error number if file doesn't exist, for error number then call error.php file, which will just say a generic error. Happy with that? Okay, I'm actually gonna put that. It's above password expiration time. Test if libraries can easily be removed. These two could go hand in hand. So if something goes wrong, these two could really go hand in hand. Like, while I'm doing this and something's happening. So yeah. Test if libraries can be removed. Yeah, I know what that's all about. So let's get back to it. And not recommended for use at the moment. Not recommended for use at the moment. img, this folder contains all your site's image files. this is the main entry point to your website that the user will visit. This file loads the header and footer element whilst initializing the framework. Okay, one thing I also wanted to mention, I'm putting this in bold. This file does not appear in the URL as routing is implemented instead. Recommended that you don't touch this file for general use. Again, that's just like, I haven't touched that file, really added or anything or removed from it for ages. If we go onto it, it's been like that. I like, bar this namespace thing, bar that, everything's been the same. I haven't touched it at all. Now JS, what would JS be? Oh yeah. This folder contains your site's JavaScript files. And the robots.txt is just to tell, well, thing is not to. This is just a normal robots.txt file which can be modified as per usual. For more robots.txt information, please click here. I don't think we've got anything on Someone on Learning. Ooh, that's not good. Someone on Learning cannot be reached. Can access YouTube. That is not good at all. So Sonar Systems. Have a look. We're hosted on 123 Reg. Seems like a 123 Reg issue. Is down or blocked? Okay. Back to United Kingdom. So apparently, don't like it when it's on the United Kingdom. See what happens if I launch up another browser. That's obviously nothing to do with us. That's a 123 Reg issue, but still. Let's have a quick look if 123 Reg have something on their Twitter page regarding this. We believe a DDoS attack has started. We are working out remediation options and impact at present. Updates to follow. Okay. Fine. Well, it's not fine, but it's like, that part of it's out of our control, so. I find it happens a lot with 123 Reg. That's where our main sites are hosted. We do have hosting with HostGator as well, a few others. But like main stuff that I would visit myself, and therefore I would, see if it's down. is 123 Reg. So yeah, HostGator might have similar issues. I do want to get off 123 Reg. I haven't been the biggest fan of it. Obviously going on here now to Sonar Learning should not work. That's fine. So I'm just going to Google robots.txt tutorial. And just provide some more links how to, use the robots.txt. Again, that's just, this one looks pretty cool. The other one I think looked better, and we have a winner. Going to put a href around this bad boy. And now sitemap.xml. I'm going to just put this. This is just a normal. What have we got now actually? Set URL of the website here. Sitemap.xml file, which can be modified as per usual. For more, and this should be sitemap.xml information. Please click here. Sitemap.xml. Sitemap.xml tutorial. Okay, and that looks good. I'm just going to put that here now. Okay, happy with that. Save page. And that's all of this done now. So I need to create a folder for templates. So create new folder. Actually, I'm going to edit this page, copy and paste it, then just delete what I don't need. Might be able to just accelerate the process by just doing this. New page. Templates folder, and this is overview templates folder. In here, I was wondering how much we need to actually explain, because if we open it up, it was already open. There's an email folder and a reviews folder. Reviews folder is dependent on on me, on the user if you want to use it. This is the email one. I'm just going to put a brief explanation of this. So this folder stores templates that can be easily used throughout the website. And there'll be, again, there's two sections at the moment. Email, you could obviously create more folders in there, more types of templating, but I think email and views is quite generic for the framework, so they'll be left in there. Whether or not those things will be left in there, the contents, but there'll be separate examples showing you how to create it. And this is going to be email, h2 views. This folder contains all email templates. This folder contains all page /view template. That's all I'm going to put for the explanation on here. And again, we'll have separate examples for this. I think this needs to be a bit more meaty, because you'll do a bit in the view, you'll do a bit in like the actual templates folder, And so yeah, I think an example is probably better for this. Okay, so now if we go classes folder, so now we need to implement this. Check the time, 40 minutes have passed. Let's get started. One moment. Go send a quick text, just give me a second. Okay, so now, yeah, there's the classes, so I can start collapsing all of this stuff. Boom, boom, blog. Doesn't have many methods in here in all fairness. There's insert post and then there's get all posts. So this will serve as a good one, you know, just to get it quickly done. So this definitely needs to be separate pages. I'm going to do the same similar thing, classes, colon, da. So first of all, let's edit page, and this is just going to be blog PHP, like so. Another H2. It's going to say blog.php. This class contains the methods to interact with the simple blog, with the simple built, with a simple blog system similar to Snapchat's blog. And I'll provide a link to Snapchat blog. It's definitely it. ahref click here to learn about the methods in this class. So ahref, and then another one, closing tag, and I just need to obviously create the file now because I don't actually have the file. Save that page, new page, classes, blog. Yep. For now, let's put F in there. Doesn't really matter. And if we go to overview classes, and this should take you to the Snapchat blog. That's good. Edit. And I need to actually get a link to the classes blog. So whack that here. Save page. Click that, goes down, click that, it goes to here. And now we can edit this bad boy. I'm gonna have an index. I think it's Important to have an index. Should I? And also, like, how much explanation do I really want to do on here? I don't think I need to explain this. Don't need to explain this. I'll just briefly mention if it, extends a class, which this one does. I'm not going to explain the variables. I'm just going to explain the methods. Because again, you're not really meant to be modifying this stuff, because this is part of the framework. Unless something broken, or you want to update something that's different, but generally speaking you'll just use it as it is. Just got some friends threatening me with Call of Duty. I think they can beat me. Probably can now. Used to be good, but now terrible. Just need to get it back off my mate. I lent to him a little while ago. I said to them I'm only going to play Modern Warfare Remastered. Probably the only one I've got a chance at. Infinite Warfare, hell no. No, I'm happy with that. Doing the methods. First of all, just going to go into our folder, edit, copy and paste all of this, go to classes blog, edit, change this to blog class, content, first thing is constructor, then it's insert post and get all posts. Now insert post, get all posts. Need to do something very similar for this as well. 2 and then 3. Insert post, get all posts. Be lazy and copy and paste that, and this one here as well. Now explain this. This simply constructs the class. Need to explain that as well in a second. It requires no example usage, and for the example usage would be views, blog, home, something like that. That's all. I'm going to leave it like that. Need to also explain this class provides simple blog functionality. It is not intended to replace the blogging capabilities of something like WordPress. This framework, this class extends the error. It was double underscore, wasn't it? The class simple border which provides easy to access errors. Provides an easy to use error system. That's it. Okay, so insert post. This method inserts a post into the database. Example usage. So admin, that will be in here. Where's the insert post? Dollar title is the heading slash title of the blog post. Dollar highlight is a highlight which can be used to feature a post, can be left empty like so. And it should be dollar body is the main part of the blog post. This method retrieves all the blog posts from the database, and for that it would be the only thing I actually provide in there, or you can provide in there, is actually two things. I want to copy that actually. Example usage, so example usage $blog, call that method, descending. Probably pretty simple to explain. I'm actually going to do it like so, probably best. Is how you would like to order the posts, either by ascending or descending, either by ascending or descending order using the following parameters. Ascending or descending respectively. Okay, so break line. Now we need to do the force load equals true. Dollar force load is whether or not you want to retrieve the posts from the database again. By default it is set to true, forcing the retrieval of posts from the database every time. And apart from that, that should be good. That should really be it now. So let me save it, see what it looks like. I'm gonna put a gap, an extra gap. So edit. There definitely should be a break line here. So I'm gonna put 2 break lines, and for this one put 2 break lines. Save it. I just want to change something in the insert method. Instead of saying the main part is the main text of the blog post. Save it, and I'm happy with that now. So we've documented our first class. This is the thing I think most people, I think I will be accessing a lot, will be like the classes, because you know we've got so many methods. You know, we're adding methods all the time. It's hard to keep up with, you know, the amount of methods in there, because obviously let's say if we go to like database for example, it's quite a lot of code. So, you know, going through here and be like, okay, is it there, is it there? I'm just going to here and be like, okay, look at the contents. That sounds like the method I want. Boom, click on it. Bit of information. Okay, that's definitely the one I want. Example usage. That's how we use it, not the way I've been, you know, stupidly using it. And if you look at the user one, it's even a little bigger than that one. This one is huge. This is getting like bigger and bigger. So I think like certain elements, like the social part, may need to be abstracted in some form. For now it's fine. Let's have a look at the time. Okay, been 58 minutes. We're gonna bring this to an end now, but made very good progress. So this has been it for day 22, which was part 5 of documenting the project. If you have any questions, feel free to post them on our education platform, filmnowlearning.co.uk. Once it's back up again on 123reg, as you saw. Apparently 123reg has had a DDoS attack. And you can communicate by Twitter, Facebook, Google+, comments on YouTube, however you feel comfortable. If you want to suggest, you know, ideas for the notes, for the documentation, for the wiki, for, you know, architecture of the code, new features or anything, feel free. We encourage it because this is a community project by the community, for the community. And as usual, thank you for watching and have a good weekend, and I will see you next time.